get into this All-Stars gig. The only thing about doing this look is like now I have to sit like this the whole video. Challenge accepted. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Listen to my voice. Today we are doing my end of beauty. End of year. Best of beauty. Yes. If for any reason you do not know what these types of videos are, this is where your favorite beauty bloggers go through the products that they have been loving throughout the past year, and just to, you know, give them an extra special shout out in one video where you can see every product that we have enjoyed in the past year. I've had a cold, I lost my voice, that's why my voice is a little bit like tiny bit husky, which is obviously why I couldn't film. I had no voice. Thank you Jesus, my voice is back, so now I'm able to film this video for you guys. Before I start this video, do not forget to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Like I said in my last video, it's illegal to continue to watch without subscribing to my videos. Got Obama on speed dial. And throughout this video, do not forget to comment and chat in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna go in categories. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because there were so many products that I love like throughout the latter half of the year. So I didn't want to be like, oh my god, I really liked this and I really like this and just have like 20 of each. I really just tried to narrow it down for you guys because my end of year videos can be very long. In terms of foundations for this year, I found myself leaning towards affordable foundations, which your girl's not mad, quite happy. I think there were quite a lot of foundations that I had in my collection that I had really liked, but I really began to kind of appreciate them, especially towards the end of the year, because I went on holiday in July for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I can't remember. I went to Spain and Italy. I came back and my skin was a whole different undertone. It was a whole different shade. It was like 2 shades darker than what I had, so I had to rebuy everything. But luckily I did have some darker foundations in my repertoire. So there were 2 foundations which I actually had to lean on, which were slightly darker, and I had always mixed with something else in the past, but now because I was deeper, I was good. See what I did there? The 2 foundations, again, these are affordable, so it's amazing. They're actually both empty and I have to repurchase them. First is the Weightless Photofocus foundation, and second is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. These are 2 foundations that you can find at the drugstore. They are a very great price. They have a super great formula. If you have normal oily kind of skin, because I'm not particularly very oily, but I do get oily at some point during the day, these 2 will be just amazing for you. What I love about this one is that the formula is amazing and it looks super airbrushed and flawless on your skin. Whenever I wore this foundation, I would always get compliments, and so I wanted to give this one a shout out. Same for this one. It is matte but has a little bit more of a satin finish and just looks extremely flawless on the face and stays put for a super long time. 2 more slightly high-end foundations. The Nars All Day Luminous Weightless foundation. I feel like I mentioned this in my last year's favorites, but this year it was a favorite still. This is a foundation with a super runny consistency. It has super nice full coverage but looks absolutely flawless on the skin. I think of every foundation I've ever owned, this as well as the Fenty one, which I'm about to talk about in 10 seconds, have like look the best on the skin in terms of higher priced ones. At least I would say for my more affordable foundations, the L'Oreal one takes the cake for me. Great coverage, great look, is weightless, you don't get super oily at the end of the day, and it just does the job all day. Luminous, weightless. Ching ching ching. Next up, we have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This has been a constant in my kind of beauty wardrobe, my beauty collection throughout 2018 as well as 2017, you know, at the end of 2017 when it came out. It's super light and runny, so you don't think that it's going to be full coverage, but it is. It's very great coverage and it looks amazing on the skin. It's super affordable. It goes for, I believe, £24 in the UK, so I would absolutely recommend this if you have not tried it. I feel like when Fenty first came out, everybody loved it, and then as I'm talking more and more to people, there's a lot of people who, like, especially I know, that have tried it that actually don't like this foundation, so that's weird, but I really love this. Next up, we have concealers. I feel like in 2017, I tried out so many different concealers, and in 2018, I kind of just stuck to what I knew. I have 3 concealers that I really enjoyed this year. The first one is the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is a concealer that I've used probably for the last 6 months non-stop. I think this concealer is amazing. It reminds me of like a fusion of different concealers. It almost reminds me of like the Smashbox Studio Skin, which I'm going to talk about, but but then it also reminds me a little bit of the Shape Tape because it is full coverage, but then it also reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer before they did like this formula they have now, the coconut like revitalizing one. I can't remember exactly. I love this concealer because it's a fusion of all my favorite ever concealers. The shade selection is not that great, I cannot lie. I'm in the shade 4N, and I think after this there's about 2 shades, so not great. The formula is beautiful. It's what I've got on my skin now. It always blends in so seamlessly. It never looks crazy, it's never cakey, and it overall just does the job of brightening my under eyes and giving me full coverage all day. Next, for concealer, we have the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer. The consistency of this, again, super runny, not too thick. I feel like last year I was using a lot of thicker concealers, like I was gonna say Tarte Shape Tape, which I have not used as much this year, I cannot lie. Look at the eyes though. We're gonna do a check-in every 5 minutes just so you guys can take this in. The reason I love this is because it's runny. It's not as full coverage when you take it out the tube. It's actually finished, so I don't think I have any in here. It's not as like full coverage when you put it on your face, but if you do build it up, it leaves a beautiful finish on this skin, and I think this is just an overall good concealer. Another concealer I was enjoying this year is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I feel like I liked this last year too. I'm trying to make sure that I show you guys like new products, but there are some products that are just a constant in my routine that I will repurchase forever and ever. Amen. This is one of those. No Filter Concealer. I'm sure a lot of you guys are not strangers to this concealer. Full coverage, doesn't crease, brightens the under eye. Not one of these concealers is like better than any other. Everything that I've used to describe these two concealers is what I'd use to describe this one. I think it's great. And also Colourpop did extend the shade range in 2018, which I think is amazing, and shout out to them for doing that. We're gonna do an honorary mention for a setting powder that I've been loving this year, but I don't have the packaging anymore to show you guys, and it's discontinued. It got discontinued this year, so I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. It's the Becca Multi-Purpose Multitasking Powder in the shade Tan. I was using it so much this year. I loved it so much. I finished my portion of it, and they decided to discontinue it because obviously they don't care about me. I don't know. I like the multitasking powders because they come in like 6 different shades, and I was using this beautiful warm buttery kind of mustard shade, which just helped to really warm up my face and just like was an amazing formula, but they don't care about me again. So next up, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is amazing. It says it's a skin perfecting micro powder, and guys, she's not lying. It's just one of the most finest, most expensive feeling powders ever. It's got the most beautiful formula. It's what I've been using consistently this year, again for maybe the past 6 months. Literally that and the Becca powder back to back. It is a little bit pricey, but it's a product that lasts a very long time. I've only recently, maybe in the last month, purchased another one, but still I'm using the first one I bought, so it does last a really long time, and you are getting great value for money. Shout out to a blush and a bronzer that I've been really enjoying this year. This is from Morphe. It's the Blush Trio in the shade Pop Off Poppy. It's got an orange blush in the middle, a more kind of a browny pink blush there, and then you've got like a bronzy kind of highlighting shade for like warming up the face. I have been loving this again this year. I'm not really a blush girl, you guys know that. It honestly is a blush that I can use with absolutely any look, and I love mixing the two. My only gripe is that the pans are tiny. I'm using a Morphe blush trio with a Morphe brush, and look, it's too big. A bronzer I want to shout out, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer. The most beautiful formula, just sits on the skin. I can literally go with my bronzer brush and just pat it literally once or twice, and I can literally apply my bronzer to the entirety of my face. I wish that they'd make a deeper shade, because for girls darker than me, this is really the only option they have, but hopefully they are working on that. Overall, it's a great bronzer. It's I think £28 UK price, and you get such a good value. I've been using this for maybe 7-8 months, and look at it. When it came to highlighters this year, I used so much, especially towards the latter half, but I feel like there wasn't really a highlighter that I loved as much as these highlighters. They are the Artist Couture and Jackie Aina highlighters. I actually have a backup because on Black Friday they were like, we're going to discontinue La Peach forever, so of course your girl had to get a backup. Your girl! Here we have the two highlighters. I went in a little bit with La Peach and didn't as much with La Bronze, but La Bronze is this beautiful bronzy shade. Let me me give you a bit more because I'm playing you guys. Le Bronze is this beautiful bronze shade. You still can't really see it. And then Le Peach is this beautiful golden gold shade. It's not as like goldy white as you can see there. It blends so beautifully on the skin. It looks so beautiful, especially on like complexions like mine. I've even seen it on really fair girls and look so beautiful. Alone, they are beautiful. Mixed together, even better. Credit to Jackie because she absolutely killed it. Now I want to shout out an eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Liner Pencils. I have to say the 24/7 Glide-On Liner Pencils are some of the most beautiful pencils I've ever used. Like, if I like, look how creamy. Like, that's me not even like, I'm gonna regret that in the morning. This is the most beautiful color ever. Lucky. They only make this for Christmas. I use it with absolutely every look in the waterline. And honestly, the formula of these 24/7 Glide-On liners, I have one in my waterline just here. I think I used one to line my lips for a look that I was wearing just before this. They are bomb. They are bomb. They are bomb. Overall, they killed it with those. But Lucky this year, shut down. A setting mist or setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I think I discovered this in 2018. I think I started using this in 2018. Yeah, I think. But this stuff, incredible. It's been a constant in my beauty wardrobe, beauty collection, in my beauty routine throughout 2018 as well. It's the most finest mist. It's so beautiful. Why do I keep saying beautiful? It's the most finest mist and it absolutely does a great job of just keeping your makeup on all day. Such a reasonable price as well for such a great product. Let's go on to eyeshadow palettes. I would go into lashes and everything with you guys. As for brow products, I pretty much only use the Anastasia brow definer or the Colourpop gel or the Anastasia dip brown. I use the Anastasia brow gel to set that with. There's nothing new this year, so I didn't have anything to say. As for lashes, I've loved so many lashes this year. Pretty much the same ones I would have mentioned in any of my other favorites. I've added some new styles like today. These are new. These are Ariana by Doll Beauty, but I don't have any yet that I've established as favorites, so we'll get to that when we get there. The 3 eyeshadow palettes I want to mention that I've been just using the hell out of this year. Sassy Siennas by Dose of Colors. Super easy, super accessible. You can create so many different looks with this. Too Faced Just Peachy Matte. I feel like I mentioned this in my last year's favorites. This year she was my best friend as well. And then the Colourpop Yes Please palette. These 3 palettes were a constant in my routine. If I wanted to look snatch for the daytime, for the nighttime, church time, prayer time, Christmas time, Easter time, birthday time, Halloween time, Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa, anytime, those 3 palettes. Lip products naturally are the biggest section for me. Let me get my hand ready for swatching. Lip glosses have been my staple for 2018. However, I have been mixing and matching with matte lips. I had a matte lip on before I filmed this, guys. Come on. Let's just go through the colors really quick. I'm going to try to give you a description of them all. They're pink, they're glittery, they're pretty. This is Nymphette by MAC. This is Madeline by NYX. This is more of a brownie pink nude. Oh my god, the camera is washing them out. This is Viva Glam by Taraji. This is the most beautiful brown gold gloss. Look at that. Then we have a Bow by MAC. I think this is what I'm wearing today, or Elemental Forces, I'm not sure. Just a beautiful brownie peach. I'm killing these swatches, I'm not in a good way. Lust by MAC. This is an oldie but a goodie. Loved this one this year. If you're looking for like full coverage glosses, like glosses that are super opaque, MAC is the place. If you like more lightweight ones, then you can kind of refer to the other ones I've mentioned. Bellini by Buxom. This one has a mint sensation, which could kind of put you off, but the color is super beautiful. Just this pinky peach here. This is Elemental Forces by MAC. I think this is what I'm wearing today. Elemental Forces just here. And then my number 1 gloss of the whole of 2018, you guys will not be surprised. Fenty Glow by Fenty. This is the most beautiful color. I've got this mixed with Bow or Elemental Forces or whatever. I've also got Fussy that I've been enjoying just here. You guys already know. Moving on from beauty and makeup, I have some skincare items that I wanted to shout out. Now, I love skincare. You guys know it's a big interest of mine and my channel is moving more in kind of the skincare direction. You guys know that. Leave some comments for any videos that you guys want to see in this year yeah, I'd be very excited and happy to film them for you guys, depending on what you want to see, of course. But I chose my top 5 skincare items of 2018. The ones that if I was in a jam and just needed like a quick fix for my skin, these were absolutely the products that I went to, the ones that I knew worked, my tested and true. Some of them, actually, I don't think any of them were in last year's favorites. This is exciting. Let's start with product number 1. This is the Klairs, I think the name's rubbed off, Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. This is a vitamin E mask that enhances the effect of vitamin C, and it can be used as a moisturizer. I use it as my nighttime moisturizer. This stuff is incredible. It's got the kind of gel bounce memory technology, where like if you have it in the tub, and even if it does drip and slide, like it will just remember whatever shape it kind of sat in, which is super cool. It's a more gel-like formula, but it does bring a lot of moisture to the face. This was a product that was sent to me through Wishtrend, through the Wishtrend affiliate scheme. I will leave some links down below if you're interested in buying this. It is amazing, it's incredible. I think you guys will see that I was using this maybe 3 or 4 months ago in another video, and it really helped to brighten up my skin. My skin looks so bright and just when I don't have makeup on, and I think I have this to thank. Like I said, there's a discount code below. It is an affiliate link, just to let you guys know, but do check out Wishtrend because it is an amazing resource and shopping place for Korean cosmetics. Another skincare product, this is my favorite SPF, my favorite product for sun protecciones. This is the Glossier Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen. This has a SPF of 30. I use this every single day, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm sitting at home and I'm not going out, I still use it. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Because sun rays can still penetrate through windows. On a cloudy day, sun rays still penetrate up to 80% of cloud cover. Don't say she never taught you nothing. It doesn't matter if I'm going out just to run an errand, to the shop, I always have this stuff on. And it's an SPF that leaves your skin looking glowy. Sometimes with physical SPFs, they leave your skin looking a bit dull, especially if you got color. But this is a chemical SPF. I prefer this because it just looks invisible. It's a super nice, like just clear formula that just melts in the skin and leaves your skin looking luminous. Look at that. She gone. I also have a 10% off code for Glossier in my bio, which you guys can use to get 10% off. Another product which I've spoken about since the inception of my channel, it feels like. This is the Origins Clit Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. This is a product that I've loved for so long. It's been a product that has been in my routine for maybe 2 years now. But I think this year I discovered a new way to use it that really helps me get the most out of it. I keep this mask on for at least 20 to 25 minutes. For example, if I'm doing a bubble bath, tidying up. And I feel like this is the best way to use it if you want like a deep clean or something to just clean your pores. I think of all time, this might be my favorite mask of all time. Moving on from my favorite mask of all time, this might be my favorite serum of all time. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC from Blue Colic Night Serum. This is a night serum. It's an AHA and BHA blend. It's really just supposed to be used for retexturing the skin, and this stuff, guys, it retextures all right. It is a little bit pricey, but honestly, guys, I've yet to find a serum that works as good as this one does. I feel like overall, Drunk Elephant products are really great. I also do enjoy the Vitamin C Day Serum that I have not been using for a while because my skin has been a little bit congested, so I'm trying to not put as many products on in the nighttime and daytime. And also the Marula oil, love that, but literally I've only been using that for the past 2 months, so I thought it'd be a little bit fake if I did that, and she ain't fake. If you just want to invest in one thing that's ideally just going to kind of change the texture of your skin, just help to clear it up a little bit, I would advise for you guys to try this serum because she good. Last product, this is another serum, but I use it in slightly a different way. This is a Balance Me Congested Skin Serum. I've spoken about this as well on my channel a few times. When I've had any kinds of breakouts this year, this is what I've gone to. I have one there and I applied this last night. I don't lie, she's loyal. This was bigger than this yesterday, look at it. I don't like to do anything that harsh when I get spots. I don't like, you know, putting toothpaste or anything like that or popping them. I literally would just use this congested skin serum on them, and within 2 to 3 days the spot will be completely gone. And it's so affordable price. It's like less than £20 I think for this serum. It's so good, guys. I feel like when dealing with breakouts, you have to have an effective and like smart way to deal with them. I feel like sometimes people rely on like these quick fixes with breakouts to just get rid of them because you've got to go out or anything, but that's not going to prolong like a healthy skin cycle. So I would really encourage you to invest in like something like this or something like this. They're really at different ends of the spectrum in terms of price. This is way more affordable than this one, but it's just about out what works for you, figuring out the ingredients that your skin loves and that your skin reacts the best to be able to deal with any problems that you have with your skin in the most like smart and efficient way. So everyone, that was my 2018 best of beauty. I hope that in 2019 I'm gonna have like tons and tons of makeup products and skincare products that I enjoy as well, and that I'm able to tell you guys about. Drop a comment down below if any of you guys have tried any of the products that I've spoken about or are looking forward to trying any of the ones I've spoken about. If you want my advice about application about anything, or you want my advice about the best place to buy some of these products, drop it all in the comments down below and I will get to answering you guys as quick as I can. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you've made it all the way to the end, do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel and connect with me on my main social media platforms, which will be Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for all your support throughout 2018. I pray that 2019 is just as amazing for you guys as I hope it's going to be for myself. I hope that you guys are having a great day or night wherever you are. Until my next video, I'm gonna say bye. Thank you again. See you. Don't forget, equality for everyone.